I recently made a video talking about all of the blacks, especially in the military, who were basically disrespecting the death of Charlie Kirk. And the outcomes of those situations didn't end well.
Okay, little update on the captain who left this post right here. He's been fired. He's been relieved of his duties. I don't know what his duties were. He's under investigation, and I don't take any pleasure in saying that, number one. And number two, you guys stop DMing him. His account's gone. He went from public to private to deleted. You can't even find the account. Stop calling his command. Stop attacking this guy.
Not only did this guy lose his job, he had to delete his entire account. But it's not just blacks who are getting that work. White people are also feeling the heat. This is where you're going to get racial parity. You see, white conservatives right now in the country don't just want to punish blacks who are disrespecting Charlie Kirk. They want to make a statement. Disrespecting white conservatives or Republicans when they have control of the country is absolutely unacceptable. And discussing or disrespecting Charlie Kirk right now is almost like disrespecting a biblical figure or Jesus Christ himself. That's kind of how they're making it, all right? It's like blasphemy. So if you make fun of his death and you're a person, white or black, you will be fired. And maybe you don't believe me.
We got us a brand new, fucked around and found out grand champion. And for the first time ever, it's an affluent white liberal woman from right here in Mississippi. As the headline reads, University of Mississippi, that's Ole Miss for those that don't know, employee fired over an insensitive comment in the wake of the death of Charlie Kirk. Now, the headline didn't initially include a photo or Lauren Stokes' name. It just had a picture of Charlie Kirk with that headline, and it never said her name anywhere in the story. Now, you know damn well if that had been a right-wing state employee speaking negatively about a liberal who had been assassinated, their image, their family's image, their address, their employment history, their blood type, and everything else about it, including their children's first, last names, and social security numbers, would have been posted all over the damn internet.
But wait, there's more.
So we're going to return that favor preemptively and make sure we show you her face. And here's the Instagram account right here where she posted this hateful nonsense at, which, by the way, they didn't put that in the article either, but Cled was here to fill in the blanks for you and do some real journalism around here.
So the woman he's talking about is this lady here. Her name is Lauren Stokes. Now, Lauren Stokes was the executive assistant for the vice chancellor at Ole Miss or University of Mississippi. Okay, what did she say? For decades, white supremacists and reimagined Klan members like Kirk have wreaked havoc on our communities, condemning children, and when miscarrying, they have incited and clapped for the brutalizing of black and brown bodies. So no, I have no prayers to offer Kirk or respectable statements against violence. Ole Miss responds that yesterday, a University of Mississippi staff members reshared hurtful, insensitive comments on social media regarding the tragic murder of Charlie Kirk. These comments run completely counter to our institutional values of civility, fairness, and respecting the dignity of each person. We condemn these actions, and this staff member is no longer employed by the university. And this is even getting worse. There are now highlight reels that you have Charlie Kirk's fans are making online for even people on Facebook, Instagram, making comments. This is what they're doing.
This is Melissa Cook, and she made this vile comment here saying he is a terrible human being. Terrible. I do not wish blank on anyone, but him not being here is a blessing. She works for this school district right here, CCSD Panthers. They have made this statement addressing it, but nothing has yet to be done about this woman. Pause to read. This one right here is Stasia Sumter. She allegedly works for the Knoxville Community School District, specifically at West Elementary. She is a special education teacher, and this is her profile. She made this comment here saying, I normally would say till I see you again. So since I never wish to see you again, to you, I say goodbye. Then made this comment here saying, bye-bye, a-hole. This is Zachary Stewart. He is the assistant director of admissions at Hampshire College. They have actually made a comment about what he has said, just saying that his comment does not reflect their values. He said, I'll say this once about Charlie Kirk. The man was not going to say all of those words. I will never mourn the loss of a man like that, ever. The only people I feel bad for is his children, simply because they will have to reckon with the kind of person he was. He was a horrendous human being. To be honest, I can't say his name. I think it's Whiny Bullock. He made this comment today saying, America became greater today. There, I said it. He allegedly works for the Greenville County Schools. They have yet to make a statement about his comment. This is Gerald Burgett, I think. He is the lead writer for Suns the Phoenix Sports. And they have made a comment we'll look at, but he said, truly, I don't care if you think it's insensitive or poor timing or decline to respect an evil man who died. Too many of you are more concerned about being polite and appearing to be good people rather than showing some backbone and standing on principle to condemn hate. He also made these two comments here. Pause to read them. Phoenix Sports says, we have addressed this matter and with the individual and made the decision to part ways.
So as you saw, you had somebody who got fired from the Phoenix Suns toward the end of all of that, right? Somebody from the Carolina Panthers also lost their job. Now remember, North Carolina and Mississippi are what? Republican states, okay? So let's talk about how they're getting in the comments and finding out who you are. So guys, just think about this. Whatever you are putting on social media about Charlie Kirk right now, you want to stop that, all right? Let's talk about Gretchen Felker Martin, all right? Gretchen Felker Martin is the writer of DC's comic Red Hood. It's a newer version for mature audiences, and the #1 edition of this new iteration came out on the same day that Charlie Kirk passed away, all right? So what happened when Charlie Kirk passed away? Gretchen Felker Martin says, thoughts and prayers, UNB, like you Nazi B, all right? Also, hope the bullets are okay after hitting or touching Charlie Kirk, okay? So what happened to Gretchen Felker Martin? Breaking news. DC just canceled author Gretchen Felker Martin's new Red Hood issue after posting insensitive comments about Charlie Kirk. But wait, there's more. This person says, I just know if Hitler would have died in 2025, y'all would have pulled the I'm not a Nazi and didn't agree with his views, but he was a human being. Y'all are sick. Rest in urine. Okay, I put it like that. Charlie Kirk. Okay, now, once that person put that out there, watch how fast these people move, okay? These people move very, very fast. So they're going on and saying things. Hello, Tesla and Elon Musk. This woman is named Beth Ayers. She works for you as a data analyst. I know that the company nor core members share these hideous beliefs and understand they contribute to political violence, a large component of which is directed towards its CEO. I thought you being good people would like to know this information. Look, only has 3,134 views, right? Not a lot of views. Look at this. She works at General Physician PC according to her LinkedIn. So they're covering ground. Thanks for that information. Also deeply concerning. But wait, watch this. Elon Musk gets the memo. So Elon Musk is online. He owns Tesla. You know Elon Musk is on the right, okay? This person is not currently employed by Tesla. So you have Elon Musk, who if that person is employed by Tesla, that person's immediately fired. Do you see like how strong the right is getting in front of our very eyes? Donald Trump is online. Elon Musk is online. All of them are online. Okay? And they're immediately, they're punishing people where you had freedom of speech a lot, which is online, even if you're commenting, not even making posts. Okay? Let me tell you exactly what I mean. So the person, Juliet, says, Aaron Sharp is the owner of Luscious Q Barbecue in Cincinnati. Make sure you know where you want to spend your money. Aaron Sharp, somebody put praying for Charlie Kirk. He comments, good riddance. What a piece of ish. Okay? Just making a comment, whatever. Now, what happens now? Everyone meet Aaron Sharp. He decided to celebrate the tragedy that happened yesterday. He is the owner of Lucius Q Restaurant in Cincinnati, Ohio. His business page is this, right? That person is going to get bombarded all day. And then there's this picture. Okay? This is what they're doing. All right? Let's look for another person here. Amanda Macy. Now, what does Amanda Macy do? Amanda Macy is a realtor, right? Lead of Amanda Macy Fox Homes, working for Samson Properties. Very nice houses she's selling, right? What did she put up there? The world is a better place with less Trump supporters, period. Didn't really say anybody's name, but during the context of what she's saying at the timing, well, we can infer she's talking about Charlie Kirk. What happened? This person goes, today we ended a team member's affiliation with our team. A comment attributed to her online violates and conflicts with our standards for professionalism and respect for the public we serve. We condemn political violence. We expect everyone who markets under our brand to treat all people with dignity and to serve every client equally regardless of political views. Out of respect for privacy and legal obligations, we will not comment on individual personal details. Sincerely, Devon and Dustin Fox Home Team. Samson Properties. That was one. She was working for two companies. Thank you for contacting us. We are investing in recent social media posts. This is not the position of our company, and we appreciate you bringing it to our attention. Sarah Mormon, COO. Lori. We are terminating her with release a statement, Donnie Sampson, and releasing. So, what are we learning here, guys? Number one, people are moving quickly. I didn't know Charlie Kirk was as big as he was. I really didn't. I just saw some clips of the guy. Had no idea he was, they had this impact on the right. And you got to understand that if you don't own your own business, and even if you do own your own business, you will probably right now don't want to own it. You got to understand, no matter if you have liberal leaning businesses like Google leans to the left, YouTube is, Google is more of a Democratic company, right? Liberal company. So is Facebook. They want dollars. All right. So just because you're a liberal and you're crashing out, you're going to hurt. If they keep you hired in their company, they're going to get backlash. They can't afford to have you having that backlash. Okay. Conservatives, Republicans, everybody cares about money. So once you put the business in a position where it can't be supported, they're going to get rid of you. Even you guys in the YouTube comment sections or whatever, but especially if you have your real name on like Twitter, Facebook, people can find you. And if you're saying things you shouldn't be saying and you work for somebody, especially some who work for the government and you're talking like this, you work for schools, you're talking like this. What is wrong with you? This is how you feed your family. This is how you take care of your kids. Like Charlie Kirk passing away, it got you feeling like that. Like, understand your obligations. Okay, these people will and will get to you. All right, no doubt about it. They're pissed off right now. They don't and they want to make an example out of all of you that are doing this. This is exactly what they're doing. No matter if you're black or white, it's coming down the pike. People are gonna lose their businesses. They're gonna lose everything. People are getting kicked out of the military, and then with the president that we have right now, that is consolidating power, it's not gonna look good. You gotta make sure what you put on social media is what you want it to be. Keep it to yourself if you got a job right now. If you're gonna if you're on Instagram, think about what you're saying. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, J. Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Preacher for you, do the bell. We out.